Hey guys, Jeff here. Now for this week I want to chat about what do you do if you're feeling sad, hurt, down, or even in a more serious way, anxious or depressed. So let's talk about that because I get messages all the time from people that say, hey, I'm in a tough spot, I'm in a bad spot, I feel like I'm in a rut that I can't get out of. So I want to give you guys 3 tips that usually help me whenever I'm in that type of feeling. Now, the first thing we need to do that I always try to do when I'm in a bad spot, hard spot, feeling burnt out, hurt, sad, maybe anxious, maybe even a little depressed. And that is speak truth to myself. See, a lot of times we don't realize, but actually we're speaking lies to ourselves. We're kind of creating this loop in our head of things that aren't true, that aren't from scripture, that aren't from the voice of Jesus. And another way I've heard it said is we need to speak truth to ourselves, not let ourself speak lies to us. And what that means basically is kind of catch yourself, catch your inner dialogue, your inner thoughts, and speak truth to yourself. I mean, that's exactly what David is doing when you read the Psalms. He kind of says, why are you downcast, O my soul? He's talking to himself, but he's the one in charge, kind of commanding and speaking truth to his soul, to his self, rather than letting the self just play that loop in his head. So remember to speak truth to yourself, dig in the scriptures, saturate yourself in scriptures, understand the voice of Jesus, and then apply that throughout the day and meditate on it throughout the day. The second one is an easy one, but a lot of us, I don't think we realize we do it either, and that is don't be alone. One of the things that we do most commonly when we're feeling in a bad spot is we isolate. And that's the one thing we need to not do, right? The antidote to that is actually to be in community, be with friends, be with your parents, be with someone in your church that you know understands you, that you are vulnerable enough to say to them, hey, I'm in a hard spot right now. Can we just hang out? Or can we just, go out with a group of friends? There's something about being in community of people who give you life, by the way, not people who don't give you life. People that, think of those people that are life-giving. When you leave hanging out with them, you feel like you got filled up. Hang out with those people, be with those people. Do not isolate yourselves in hard times. And then lastly, this is if it's a little bit more serious, whether it's anxiety, panic attacks, depression, clinically speaking, and that is get help. Get professional help. I think so many times we have a stigma that, oh, I can't get help because that's admitting that I'm not in a good spot or whatever, or that what will other people think about me? And first of all, it doesn't matter what other people think about you. Your journey of wholeness is what matters. Your journey towards Jesus is what matters. And then lastly, think about how we do that with everything else, right? Like if we get personal trainers, we get, sports coaches, we get doctors, they're professionals in their field that we go to for a certain part of our life. And we should do that mentally and emotionally too. Professional counselor, someone on the church's counseling team, something of that nature, that their job is to cultivate a heart, to speak truth to you, to understand you, to listen to you. So get help. So hey, I hope those tips are helpful, you guys. They're nothing crazy mind-blowing, but I wanted to come to an encouragement with you guys because I get this message over and over again, and I wanted to let you guys know you're loved, you're known, you're seen. The Lord is for you, He goes before you, and He's with you in the midst of the good, but also the bad times. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Now this week's sponsor is Audible. You guys know I love Audible. They're incredible. It's where I listen to all my audiobooks on my iPhone app, on my iPad, other places. They sync across all your devices. They have an unmatched library. That's why I want to hook you guys up with a free 30-day trial, and with that you get a free audiobook. And if you go to audible.com/Jeff. Now, if you go to that link, I want to recommend one book, and that is The Broken Way by Ann Voskamp. It's incredible, specifically for those people who may be related to this video. It is such an encouraging and beautiful and amazing listen. So audible.com/Jeff, you get a free month membership and a free audiobook. And if you don't like it, you can return it. You can cancel the membership down the road. You get to keep your book. It's incredible. Link in the description. Appreciate you guys. Peace.